We start in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Language is one of the most remarkable features of human life. With just a few sounds and symbols, we express deep thoughts, share emotions, and pass knowledge across generations. Unlike any other creatures, humans use complex language effortlessly. Even from a young age, this ability is so natural to us that we rarely stop to ask, where did it come from? What explains this extraordinary gift of speech, meaning, and understanding? This is a version of the Kala of a cosmological style argument applied to the concept of concept acquisition, drawing on the idea of an infinite regress problem. Here is a brief explanation and logical defense. Premise 1. Humans possess concepts, mental representations like red, justice, tree, and so on and so forth. Premise 2. Humans don't generate these from scratch. We need an innate capacity to grasp concepts, linguistic interaction with a community to form and refine these concepts. Premise 3. Those who help us, our parents, teachers, peers, also got their concepts from others in the same way. Premise 4. If every person only ever gets their concepts from others, then you get an infinite regress of concept teaching humans. But infinite regresses of this sort are impossible and incoherent, as we explained before, because it means the process will never start. Conclusion. So there must be a first source of concepts, a non-human mind that has concepts innately and didn't need to acquire them through linguistic interaction. This being initiates the chain, essentially serving as the originator of conceptual understanding. The logical defense of this argument is easy. First, the finite causal chains. Just like with causes of existence in cosmological arguments, we can have an infinite regress of concept givers. That would be like an infinite row of dominoes falling with no first domino tipped. Concepts need a first initiator. And it has an empirical plausibility as well, because every human we observe learns concepts from others through language and instruction. No human is born fully formed with all abstract concepts. This supports premise 2 and 3. For humans to have reliable and stable concepts like truth, goodness, mathematics, there must be a grounded in a mind that innately possesses them, not in an evolving dependent network of learners. Language itself faces similar regress arguments. If no one invented language but everyone just learned it, then where did it come from? Concept acquisition works similarly. So the argument basically says that because humans depend on others to form concepts, and this cannot go back forever, there must be a first mind with innate concepts. That mind must be non-human, initiating the conceptual chain, much like how the universe needs a first cause. This points towards a divine or a non-contingent mind, consistent with the idea of God we explained. This argument from language aligns perfectly with Islamic theism, as the Quran states, and he, i.e. God, taught Adam the names, all of them. Then he presented them to the angels and said, inform me of the names of these, if you are truthful. Surah Al-Baqarah, second chapter of the Quran, verse 31. This verse affirms that language is a divine gift, directly supporting the theistic view that our capacity for language is not the product of blind processes, but a sign of God's knowledge and purpose, thus providing evidence in favor of Islamic theism.